wakes up, tell him that he won this battle. No matter what happens, it's always the same. I can never manage to pull the trigger. You are the victor. Congratulations.
Ooh, lighten up. Okay, there we go. Good morning. This is day one of 131 days to my 30th birthday, and you know, I'm just reaching for something to motivate me to get back in shape, and I need something because between the girls, postpartum, it's been hard to really find anything. So I did, however, I always wanted to make sure I got myself back together before my 30th birthday, because Yuri was born in March. My birthday's in January. So yeah, today is September 1st, 2019. Give me a little bit over 4 months to, you know, I don't have to be like super fit like I'm about to do a show or a competition, but correct yourself, girl. But I definitely want to be rid of this gut. I can't even be at my last, you know, major journey, my last starting point. Drop at least 30-40 pounds by then, I guess. Nothing set in stone. I need to feel like myself, and I haven't felt like that in such a long time. So okay. Good morning. It's day 8 of 131 days to my birthday, and I'm already 4 pounds down, surprisingly. This is like a week update. I didn't do anything after I did the bleachers last week because my calf muscles were like shredded from doing bleachers last week, but these bleachers really work. Oh, it's getting foggy. It's really humid. It's like 7 in the morning. It's really humid out here. But yeah, I'm back because these bleaches kicking my ass. So I'm back out here to do them again. It's really encouraging. I was looking at my body throughout the week. I was like, did I lose weight? I'm looking a little small. So I ended up losing almost 5 pounds. So I need to do better. I need to work. I need to really get serious about this. What's up, everybody? It's been a minute since I got on camera and talked. Like, I don't know, if you go on my channel, you'll see when the last time I probably talked on here, and it's been a long time, and I'm so sorry it's been so long. I have my little one here taking a nap, so stuff may get interrupted if you hear in the background, but yeah, it's been a minute. Been through a lot. 2 babies later, here I am. And yeah, it's weird talking to the camera. I've been doing voiceovers because it's always loud, and so right now it's nap time in my house, so I'm kind of happy. Let me take these bracelets off. They're bothering me. Okay, so y'all are probably here to figure out, how did I lose the baby weight? Like, postpartum weight loss journey, all that. Y'all probably here for that, to get tips. If you didn't know already, I am a personal trainer. I know how to structure meal plans to help lose weight. I know how to work out and lose weight. And I know a lot of y'all was like, well, why did you gain all that weight while you were pregnant, or why did it take you so long to lose the weight? And the thing is, I suffered from postpartum depression, and it is a real thing. If you did not know, postpartum depression is real for moms out there, and a lot of women suffer from it, and I was one of them. And I felt it really almost ruined my life. Like, I lost a lot from having postpartum depression, and I'm now just getting my life back together, pulling the pieces back together. But the girls came, and I believe they're a gift from God, and I'm very, very happy. Very happy. I love being a mom. I can't imagine my life beforehand. Without them, I would not know what to do. So pregnancies happened. With Maylee, I had gained 80 pounds for my pregnancy with Maylee. Like, I was already going downhill. Like, already from like my competition. I already gained like I gained a lot of weight back from after my competitions, and I was moving into a new house, and a lot of transitions from getting married to the house, and I just got distracted, and after all that happened, I gained some weight back, but it wasn't like noticeable because I had so much muscle on me. But then I got pregnant with Maylee. I was overeating a lot during my pregnancy, but at the same time I was moving. I was working out. I was walking miles, like 2 to 3 miles sometimes. But my intake of food, it's not like I was intaking bad food. I was like intaking a lot of good food, if that makes sense. But there were carbs, like oats and stuff like that. I was taking a lot of like bad stuff in, and at one point I just said, F it. I just started taking like a lot of food, and I was overeating, I think, with Maylee, and that's why I gained 80 pounds. And at the same time, I'll hold a lot of water. I tend to hold a lot of water, and I got up to 266. So, and Maylee was big. They both were big. Maylee was pretty much 9 pounds, and Yuri was almost there. I had her a week early, but she was like 8 pounds and like 5 ounces. And if I would have had her like on time, it would have been 9 pounds or more. So both of my girls were big babies. So yeah, so with Maylee, I did lose a lot of the weight. I lost 70 pounds with Maylee, but I never got on here and talked about it. But yeah, but right when I had lost all that weight, I ended up getting pregnant with Yuri. So I had lost that weight in the amount of like 9 months, and then I got pregnant with Yuri. Because I went on a bachelorette trip to the Bahamas, and I gained some weight just from that trip, from drinking and all that stuff. Much needed trip though. Right before I got pregnant with Yuri. So I gained probably about 10 pounds holding water and stuff like that. So I would say I gained about 40 pounds with Yuri. By the time I had her, I had gained about 40 pounds. But wait, so Maylee, 80 pounds. I gained with Yuri, 40 pounds. So half the weight. But I did not eat as much. I did not gorge on food like I did when I was pregnant with Maylee. I had a hard time accepting who I was, and I was so caught up on wanting to be who I used to be, like before the girls, like how fit I was and how I was able to, run 4 miles like it was nothing. But I experienced, when I would try to go work out, I always experienced so much pain. And when I first initially started trying to work out, oh my gosh, I was like, is this how people feel when they're out of shape? Switch legs. Oh, hip lock, out. Hold on, baby. 10 push-ups. I need a pillow on my room. Jesus. Lord. I don't think I can do push-ups without it. Let's try. At least try. No. Oh my gosh. I can't even do a push-up. Ow. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Leave it there. I can't even do this. So my attempt to do a push-up has failed, even on my knees, because something's wrong with my left elbow now. Lord. This is gonna be a long journey. Well, thank you. Couldn't get over that that part. Like, why can't I do what I want to do? Why is my body not listening to me? Like, my body felt ripped apart. Like, I was like trying to put a puzzle back together. I experienced pain in my hip, my knees, and my lower back. Always bending over to pick up the girls, squatting. The weight is what was killing my knees. I still experience a little hip pain, but then like right now my knee pain is kind of like almost gone. After I had Yuri, I started probably working out, I believe 8 weeks afterwards. 8 to 12 weeks after having her. I believe 8 weeks. I started walking with the girls in my neighborhood. I would take them in a double stroller and I would just start walking. That's what I wanted to do. I was like, I need to move. I need to get going. If I want to lose this weight, I need to get going. And so this is my first 10 pounds I'm losing. I'm still got postpartum depression at this point still. And I'm just getting like realizing how out of shape I am while I'm not able to move, and I'm still feeling a lot of pain in my hips and knees. But as I would walk, I would hold my stomach in. I didn't wear waist trainers, which I probably should have. I don't know how I feel about those. I have them, but I didn't wear them. But as far as a neoprene belt, it's different. A neoprene belt is different. That's something that I wore while I was training for like competitions and stuff. And so I started wearing that when I would go walk. Neoprene helps you sweat, pull the water out, and I would contract my stomach, like hold it in. Hold my stomach in for an amount of seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, contract my stomach as I walk. And that, I started noticing that would help reduce this curve. Like I still look pregnant, and it starts to flatten out. I started to try to run, and that was a bad mistake with all that weight on me still. It hurt, so it was more of like a walk and run in the beginning. As far as eating, I still wasn't like on some type of meal plan because I was worried about my milk supply. I ended up eventually stopping breastfeeding because I just wasn't producing anything. I actually just dried out, and I don't know why. Because I was drinking, I was eating still, and I was working out, trying to work out, and the hip pain, I kept getting a lot of pain from my walks and runs and stuff, and so that kind of slowed me down. So that was 3 months postpartum. About 3 months postpartum, I lost 10 pounds after the initial weight that falls off of you after having your baby. I'm talking about the weight after that. So 10 pounds there. And then I just stopped. I just didn't want to do it. So for about another 3 months, I wasn't doing anything, just focusing on the girls. I follow a lot of moms. I feel like I can relate to on IG, like other moms with under two or 2 little girls and stuff like that. And there's this mom, Lenize Fuentez, I think that's her name. And she had posted something on there about visiting her therapist. And if you have postpartum depression, I do recommend going to therapy, because as soon as I heard her testimony, something like clicked in my head. Okay, this is what's wrong. Who do you want to be now? What type of mom do you want to be now? And I'm like, okay, what type of mother do I want to be? I want to be a good mom. I want to be a healthy mom. I want to be a fit mom. You know, I want to be all that. I want to be that type of mom. Like, I want to feel good about myself. I want to look good in my clothes. Love who you are right now. Like, I took time to look at myself and I'm like, okay, there's nothing wrong with me or how I am right now. It's just not where I want to be. I'm not trying to snap back. I just feel like you could be better. I was telling myself this to myself in the mirror. You can be better. You could look better. You can be healthier than this, Carmen. And you know it. It's like create a new you. Just think of recreating yourself, reinventing yourself, and you're a mom at the same time. So, yeah, so that's where it started for me. And this is like probably at the end of October. Yeah, closer to the end of October. And I didn't lose any extra weight. I just only had lost that 10 pounds at the time. And so I knew where I had to start, and it had to begin with my eating. I can easily start working out. I was like, I can easily push myself to go to the gym. This is what I did as far as eating. I still ate carbs. And I'll tell you a reason for that. Because this whole keto thing, nah, I wasn't going to do that. Because I knew how that could affect, my results. And if I was to ever fall off, that could be like tragic with keto. Cutting carbs out like that is only for a short time. The easiest part to start with was fasting, intermittent fasting. So I would only eat from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. That was 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I would not eat anything after 7 p.m. Just drink water. And I would not eat breakfast until about 9 a.m. So that's like a good 14-hour fast in between. And then I would lay out when I would have my carbs. Like I was saying, I still ate carbs. Carbs come into play when it comes to weight loss and keeping the weight off. And then, so I would only eat my carbs. I would always have like a heavy carb in the morning for breakfast. And that would usually be like some oatmeal or something. And then for lunch, I would have some carbs. But that would be before 2 o'clock. Before 2 o'clock, I would make sure I had another carb. Like sweet potato, mashed potatoes, or rice. Mainly it was rice. Rice was usually my next carb for the day. It was between oatmeal and rice. But yeah, just know that I would have my carbs before 2 o'clock. My heavy carbs before 2. And then after that, I would not have any more heavy carbs. And that played a big role. And I'm reaping the benefits of it now, because right now, I'm not on nothing. I ain't doing nothing. I mean, junk food, being locked up in this house, I knew it was going to be hard. I have not been eating well, but I have been like going running and stuff like that. And guess what? I have not gained not 1 pound back. Even after eating a whole bunch of carbs, I have not gained 1 pound back. I'm actually losing weight and I don't know how. But my metabolism probably just up right now, which is good. But I believe carbs came into play with that. Like, I still ate carbs. I believe I would have cut out carbs completely, I would have gained the weight back so fast. So, eat your carbs. Eat your carbs. You gotta cut out junk food, sugar, processed food. Sugar and processed food. Bread, pasta. And I also did gluten-free. I did go gluten-free. That's another thing. I ate a lot of gluten-free stuff. Only time I could cheat was during like the holidays. But the goal was for me, getting from November to January, lose my weight. Lots of water. No juice, no soda, no alcohol. None of that. Nothing but water. And drink a lot of it. So going back to the gym, it felt like home. It did. It felt like home getting back in the gym. We got a love-hate relationship, me and the Stairmaster. Some people may not want to start there. If you definitely got like really, really bad knees and stuff like that. So now, was I like at a super high level? Like, y'all like to be able to do like level 20. I started off at level 3. Okay, and I did this for the whole 3 months, I believe. I only did 30 minutes, and I did like a HIIT. HIIT is high intensity interval training. HIIT really helps burn fat fast. I started where I was comfortable. I was going to the gym at least 2 or 3 times out of the week. That's what I could only get in. I kind of just stuck to the same routine every time I went. I didn't want to confuse myself, frustrate myself, or anything like that, even though I know a ton of workouts I could have done. I just chose my favorite ones. I chose workouts that probably hit all the body parts. All that's structured now, but in the beginning, just during these 2.5 months, I kind of just stuck with the same routine. And it's okay as long as you can do the same thing at the gym as long as you're increasing over time, like the intensity, the reps, and stuff like that, to keep your body confused and not used to the same thing. You gotta still progress with your workouts. I did not take any supplements. If y'all was wondering, was I taking fat burners? Supplements are good, but in the beginning, when you're starting off, you kind of just want to lay off of them just to get your natural metabolism to kick in. And y'all probably was like, why weren't you posting about it? I wanted to focus. Really, recording, it was a big distraction every time. I would end up at the gym longer than I wanted to, and I didn't want to be at the gym really late. I was already going to the gym really late and setting up the camera and stuff like that, because I now will move around the gym. It was just, it was too much of a headache at the time, and I'm like, I had to be a little selfish and just focus on me. Mentally, I had to overcome my postpartum depression, so I had to let go of my old self and accept the new person I was today as a mom, loving myself as a mom, my mom body, my falupa, which I've still got. Like, this is only my halfway point, y'all. And I'm very happy. I feel good. I wanted to feel good in my clothes. That was like my main goal, was to drop 30 by my 30th birthday. I dropped 25 pounds by my birthday. Overall, I've lost 40 pounds, and I'm very happy. Very, very happy with where I'm at, but I still don't want to settle for where I'm at right now. I still want to lose a little bit more weight and get to my main goal. So I got another 35 pounds I want to drop. It's doable, and once you lose those excuses, you'll find the results. I tell myself that all the time. Reassure yourself, love on yourself, ladies, and love on your babies too. Like, get them involved, lift them up, do some shoulder presses, squats with them, you know, take them out for you when you go running, jogging, you know, try to lose all the excuses that's in your way to get into who you want to be. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, leave comments down below for stuff you want to know. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Peace out, sisters.